How you guys doing? ISL channel Friesen here, and today I'm here to bring you guys week 1 of the ISL, the Alpha Division, season 4. We have the replays for you, the recap, whatever you want to call it. The same like we did at the end of last season. I'm going to try and do this the entire season. Let's have a season where we can actually recap the entire season, unlike the past 3 seasons where we tried but never really got that far. So let's see if we can do it different this season. Of course, we've had a lot of changes this season, so why not change this up for the good, you know? We have some, of course, we have only 6 battles instead of the 8 we've had last season, and that's because we only have 12 teams instead of 16 it was last season. The battles we've had this week was the Green Bay Palkias versus the Real Lake Rage, the Rotterdam Raptors versus the Leesports Lizardons, the San Antonio Sprouts versus the Cincinnati Bengallades, the Manchester United versus the San Francisco 49ers, the Portland Typhlosions versus the Dallas Victory Stars, the Cheeky Landos, and then the Cheeky Landos versus the New England Patriots. Some pretty good battles, of course. In terms of quality, all these battles are really good. Some of them are really close with some pretty good plays. But we'll save those battles for the last. In my opinion, the last 2 battles are the best. But hey, that's just me. Let's head into the first match. It's between Michael and the Green Bay Palkias versus Gavin and Real Lake Rage. Of course, Gavin made the playoffs last season. Got knocked out in the first round by Blaze, if I'm not mistaken. And Michael had a pretty rough season last season. If Cameron didn't leave the league, he was forced to play in beta. He had the worst record out of all these people we currently have in Alpha. So let's see how he handles his new team with, of course, the star-studded lineup with, of course, Captain Mega Bomb. So let's see what will happen in the battle. See you guys soon. So yeah, here's Michael with a pretty good victory, of course. Making good use of his Volturn core with Scizor and Electros, and his main walls in Porygon 2 and Reuniclus. It's kind of an upset, in my opinion. I thought Gavin had a really good shot, but his team isn't really that bulky, so a 2-0 victory for Michael and the Green Bay Palkias. Fun fact, this is, what should we call it, like an ace win, where you can see every mon on Michael's team got a kill. I've never really experienced anything like that, so I don't know if it's, I don't think it's that common, so pretty special battle. Let's head into the second battle. It's me, the Rotterdam Raptors, versus the Leesports Lizardons, coached by Hayden. Hayden barely made the playoffs, I barely made it to Alpha. We both had a pretty rough Season 3, so let's see if we can both fix it up or both fix it in Season 4. So yeah, let's head into the battle. So yeah, that is a 3-0 victory for me. A really hexy battle, really long battle, of course. Zapdos putting in the finest of work. Same with Jan Mega. Jan Mega also did quite a surprising amount of work. Lois was mostly there to revenge kills, still picking up 2 kills. Zapdos picking up 4 kills, which is pretty good. Yeah, just a really long and hexy battle. It wasn't really that fun to play, and especially after I got to paralyze on Mega Sableye, it was kind of a done deal, you know. Nevertheless, really good battle, really long battle, but let's just leave it as it is and head into the third battle between Bob and the San Antonio Sprouts and Damon and the Cincinnati Regigigas. Damon made the playoffs last season and Bob didn't, barely. They had to fight in the last week to decide who would make the playoffs, either Bob or Damon. Damon actually made the semifinals, so it's a pretty good accomplishment for Damon. But let's see how this battle will occur. See you guys soon. So a pretty demanding victory for Damon, although it didn't look as demanding as it should. I think it should have been a little bit closer. Bob was kind of unlucky on certain rolls, and as Bob said, the crit on the Jirachi mattered, the EQ crit, or it wasn't something else. I think it was on the Celebi, I'm not sure what it was. But nevertheless, a 3-0 victory for Damon. Heading off a pretty strong, having a pretty strong start of the season, which isn't bad, of course. Then the fourth battle, we have the Manchester United, or as I like to call it, Wallbreaker United. He has fucking Entei, Michelopen, and Kieran Black, some of the best wall breakers in the entire game. But he has to face off against Boo and the San Francisco 49tails. Both of them made playoffs. Boo got knocked out in the first round, and then Blaze lost to Burke Champion in the semifinals. But yeah, let's just head into this battle. So a pretty demanding victory for Boo. Played really well around the offensive, really offensive wallbreaker core that Blaze has. Taking a 4-0 victory, which is really ridiculous if you ask me. This is the biggest win in the league, so spoiler, Boo is currently in sole possession of the first place in the ISL. Let's head to the fifth battle. It's between the second place from Season 3, the Portland Typlhosions, coached by Cornet, who's going to face off against Xavier, like the best regular season player in the ISL, and his Dallas Victory Stars. Both have a pretty strong lineup, and yeah, we just have to see how this battle goes. It is a pretty surprising one. Be sure to watch this battle. This is a must-watch, if you ask me. So yeah, see you guys soon. yeah, this battle with some really amazing plays from both sides turns out to be a 1-0 victory for Xavier and the Dallas Victory Stars, which is of course a disappointment. Like, it's not a disappointment for Cornet, but he was disappointed about his loss, like a normal person would, of course. Both made some really strong plays, and both of them deserved the victory, but yeah, only one can win, so this time it's Xavier, next time it might be Cornet, or it may be Xavier again, since this is the regular season, of course, so Xavier has to win to, yeah, to kind of honor his nickname I just gave him, whatever you want to call it. Then the last battle is between Will and the Cheeky Landers and the New England Patriots, coached by Burke, the Season 2 and Season 3 champion. Will, of course, did play in Season 3, but was kind of on a hiatus because his internet broke, or his computer broke. I don't know exactly what broke, but he's back in full force. He's drafted a pretty strong team, with Mega Charizard X as the main highlight in my opinion. But of course, Burke also has a highlight, and that is the unbanned Deoxys Speed, and he wants to make sure it is banned next season, so we have to see how well Burke does with Deoxys Speed. See you guys in a minute. So yeah, Burke is really trying to make this Deoxys speed band, getting 4 kills, leading to a 2-0 victory for the New England Patriots. Of course, a really solid battle from both sides. Will was kind of in the disadvantage because both Will and Burke said that Will had a pretty bad matchup versus Burke. Nevertheless, a 2-0 victory for the New England Patriots. And yeah, that wraps up this week. Let's have a look at the standings. Of course, not really that surprising. Players that won are number 1 to 6, and then the players that lost are 7 through 12. But at number 12, with a -4 differential, we have the Manchester United, coached by Blaze. Of course, took the 4-0 defeat versus Boo. Then shared at number 10, we have the Leesports Lizardons and the San Antonio Sprouts with a -3 differential. Then at number 8, we have another shared spot. We have the Cheeky Landers, coached by Will, versus Gavin and Real Lake Rage, both with a -2 differential. And at 7th place, we have the Portland Typlhosions with a -1 differential after losing to Xavier. And not a surprise, at number 6 we have Xavier with 1 win and a +1 differential. At number 5 we have, or at number 4 I should say, the shared spot between the Green Bay Palkias and the New England Patriots, both at 1-0 and a +2 differential. Then shared spot at number 2 we have the Cincinnati Bengallades, coached by Damon, and then the Rotterdam Raptors, coached by Miramon, at a +3 differential. And then at sole position of first place in the ISL Alpha League, we have Boo and the San Francisco 49ers with a 1-0 win-loss ratio and a +4 differential. Let's head into the schedule for week 2. We have some pretty solid battles. At first we have the Green Bay Palkias, coached by Michael, playing against the Rotterdam Raptors, coached by me. Then second battle we have the San Antonio Sprouts versus the Real Lake of Rage. Sprouts, of course, coached by Bob, and the Real Lake of Rage, coached by Gavin. Then at the third battle we have Blaze and the Manchester United, so used to saying New Orleans Pidgeys, but whatever, versus Hayden and the Leesports Lizardons. Then at number 4 match we have the Portland Typhlosions, coached by Cornet, versus Damon and Cincinnati Bengallades. Then the 5th match we have Will and Cheeky Landos facing off against currently top of the table leader, whatever you want to call him, Boo and the San Francisco 49ers. Then in the last battle we have probably the match of the century. It is Burke and the New England Patriots facing off against Xavier and the Dallas Victory Stars. That last match is one to watch out for. That's going to be an insane match, and I am really hyped for that match, of course. No MVP in the video. We will have a separate video where we talk about the MVPs of this week. Every week we will have a video, at least we hope to, done by either Boo, or if Boo is not here, me or someone else. Whoever has time or whoever wants to do it. It's not that difficult, of course. But yeah, the MVP race is going to be in another video, and then the power rankings will be uploaded. I hope tomorrow with Damon and Will. Someone messaged me, but whatever. Yeah, that will be uploaded by Damon and Will. Hopefully tomorrow, and then the MVP race or the MVP mons will be uploaded either tomorrow as well, or the day after that. We will have to see. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the ISL channel if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys next week with another recap for ISL Season 4. See you guys then. Goodbye, guys.